Tom couldn't sleep, so he stepped out onto the balcony, only to witness a murder in progress. He leaned in for a closer look and saw the killer relentlessly smashing a woman's head with a hammer. Terrified, Tom grabbed his phone to call the police. But just then, a light flicked on inside, startling him. It was only his wife, up for a glass of water. Snapping back to reality, he rushed to switch the light off. But that one action drew the killer's attention. Tom cautiously returned to the balcony to peek outside, only to lock eyes with the murderer. Horrified, he reached for his phone again, but it had already fallen and shattered. To make matters worse, he saw the killer scanning the building, trying to pinpoint his apartment, then walking straight in his direction. Panicking, Tom grabbed a baseball bat, locked the front door, and pressed his ear to the wall, straining to hear movement in the hallway. But everything outside was eerily silent. He waited by the door for what felt like forever, but nothing happened. Summoning his courage, he slowly opened the door. The hallway was empty. Only a newspaper lay on the floor. He was just about to shut the door when... It turned out it had all been a nightmare. Meanwhile, in reality, the woman who had been attacked stirred awake. Barely conscious, she reached for her phone to call for help, but the killer reappeared, ended the call, and struck her a few more times with the hammer. By the next morning, the FBI had cordoned off the crime scene. Feeling guilty, Tom went down to take a look. He stared at the bloodstains on the ground and then looked up at his own balcony, so close to where it had all happened. There was no doubt the killer had seen him. Just like the neighbors, Tom convinced himself it was safer to stay silent. A few tense days passed. Finally, Tom couldn't take the guilt anymore. He sat at his computer and began typing an anonymous report, detailing everything he saw that night. But when his eyes drifted to the family photo on his desk, fear crept in. What if the killer came after them? In the end, he couldn't go through with it. That's when the nightmare truly began.